Hi everybody, today we take a look at the ground vehicles available in War Thunder at Tier 7 of the Italian Tech 3. We will specifically talk about the SPAAG and the tank destroyers. If you want to see vehicles of the previous tiers, click on the right upper corner. This is the Sedan 25 Mistral. You can find this vehicle at Tier 7 at PR 10.0. It has a 3-man crew, commander, driver, gunner. Its whole armor is between 38 and 29 mm thick for the lower and front glacis, while for the front of the turret is 38 mm while the gun mantlet is 25 mm. It is armed with 4 25 mm Oerlikon KBA cannons and 6 surface-to-air Mistral SATCP missiles. The gun fires the M792 full HEIT high explosive incendiary tracer belt and the M791 full APDS armor-piercing discarding sabot belt. The Mistral missiles are surface-to-air IR infrared missiles. The Sedan 25 Mistral was supposed to be an upgrade and modernization program for the system, of which the first plans dates back to 1994. Unfortunately, this proposal was never picked up by the Italian armed forces. The program was supposed to add 2 pods with 3 missiles each mounted on top of each bank of guns. This would have given longer range anti-air capabilities and improved the performance overall. The only real-life picture of this vehicle, however, shows the Sedan with only 1 missile pod during testing. The end of the self-propelled anti-aircraft vehicles line is the automatic, that stands for Auto Main Anti-Aircraft Tanked for Intercept and Combat. You can find this vehicle at Tier 7 at BR 10.7. It has a 4-man crew, commander, driver, gunner and loader. Its whole armor is between 70 and 35 mm thick for the front glacis and 50 mm for the lower glacis, while the front of the turret and the gun mantlet are 25 mm. It is armed with a 76 mm Auto Breda cannon that fires the 7662 SAPOM SAP-HEI semi-armor piercing high explosive incendiary round, the 7662 APFSDS armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot shot, and the 7662 HE-MOM HEVT high-explosive variable time fuse shell. The automatic started as a private venture by Otto Melara in the 1980s to fit the highly successful 76 mm Super Rapido naval cannon on a suitable hull to outmatch similar Western SPAAGs like the German Gepard and the English Marksman system. After various attempts, the engineers were successful and the vehicle showed great capabilities, exceeding many NATO requirements in terms of capabilities. Unfortunately, due to the end of the Cold War, subsequent decline in interest for SPAAG vehicles and military budget cuts meant that the automatic never picked up any customers. The last vehicle we find in the tank destroyers line is the VCC 8030, that stands for Veicolo da Combattimento Corazzato 80 ITFIS 30. You can find this vehicle at Tier 7 at BR 9.7. It has a 3-man crew, commander, driver, gunner. Its whole armor is 25 plus 8 mm thick for the upper glacis and 50 plus 22 mm for the lower glacis. While the turret front is 40 plus 22 mm, the turret front sights are 40 plus 6 mm and the gun mantlet is 25 plus 25 mm thick. It is armed with a 30mm Bushmaster 2 Mark 44 cannon, a coaxial 7.62mm Breda MG4259 machine gun, and 2 launchers for TOW anti-tank missiles. The main gun fires the default belt that contains a mix of HEIT, high explosive incendiary tracer, and APDS, armor-piercing discarding sabot shell. The Mark 266 belt that contains only HEIT rounds, and the Mark 258 belt that contains only APFSDS armor-piercing fin-stabilized discarding sabot shots. The TOW launchers are capable of using TOW-2 ATGM, anti-tank guided missile, the TOW-2A with tandem warhead ATGM, and the TOW-2B top attack ATGM. After the finalization of the Dardo program for the Italian army, Melara tried to create different variants to appeal to the export market. One such variant was the one with the ITFIS 30 turret. The vehicle was showed to many military exhibitions and picked up the interest of a private venture in the UK to try and combine the Stormer chassis with the new turret and appeal to the Royal Army for a new air-transportable IFV with good anti-tank capabilities. Unfortunately, no orders were ever acquired for this variant of the vehicle. Even Melara gave up on the project, creating the upgraded Dardo with the 30 OWS turret to appeal to the Italian armed forces and export customers.